Hey, I'm Samantha Panzera with Aspiring Writer Academy, and just this week, Amazon just dropped some bombshell news which is going to impact authors. In this video, I'll cover what's happening, how it will impact print books, and what you can do about it. All right, let's get to it. So what's going on with Amazon KDP? If you've published print books through Amazon KDP, chances are this email right here landed in your inbox earlier this week. And if not, here's what you need to know. Important update, KDP royalty and printing cost changes. Dear Amazon KDP author, this email is to inform you about changes to the royalty rates and printing costs for paperbacks effective June 10th, 2025. The royalty rates for print books priced below $9.99 US will be reduced from 60% to 50%. This change will affect the overall profitability of your books, particularly those priced at or below $9.99. Color printing cost changes. They are also reducing the cost of color printing for paperbacks in some marketplaces. This reduction is intended to encourage authors to adopt color printing for paperbacks where it's relevant. If your book is priced at $9.98 or less on Amazon.com, you'll earn 50% royalties instead of 60%. But priced at $9.99 or higher, you're fine. You get to keep your 60% royalty rate. This update only affects print books, so the royalty change does not apply for ebooks. They still stay the same. Now, here's where it gets tough for fiction writers. Many indie paperbacks are priced under $9.99 to stay competitive. But with the new changes, that could mean less money per book or having to price your books higher and risk losing readers. Here's what it looks like. So right here, Amazon gave an example of a 300-page black and white paperback priced at $8. Before June 10th, the royalty would be at 60%, printing costs $4.60, royalty earned 33 cents per sale. But after June, that same book, royalty of 50%, the minimum list price required is now $9.20. So after June 10th, with a royalty of 50%, printing costs of $4.60, the minimum list price required is $9.20. And if you don't update your book prices and are still selling it for $8, you're making $0. Yeah, really, $0 per sale for an $8 print book. So this comparison was made using the Amazon KDP royalty calculator. I'll have the link to that calculator in the description below if you want to download it and calculate the changes to your book's royalties. So right here, for example, I'm using one of my mom's novellas, author Darlene Samantha. Her novella, that's 118 pages, priced at $6.99. Before this change, she'd make about $1.78 per sale. After June 10th, if she doesn't raise the royalty rate, that drops to $1.08. That's a 39% drop for the same book, same price. So the brutal reality for fiction writers, and let's be honest, the fiction market is brutal. Readers expect low prices and fast delivery, which means many indie authors feel locked into pricing their paperbacks under $9.99, especially when competing with traditionally published books and heavily discounted booksellers. But with Amazon's higher printing costs, a novel that you might get $2 a print sale for now may drop to $1 or less. To maintain your royalty, you need to raise your price, often to $9.99 or higher. But when you raise those prices, it increases the risk of your book being passed over by readers who are not looking to spend a lot of money. And if you sell books at vendor fairs, festivals, book signings, this hurts even more. You've got to cover table fees, travel, meals, supplies. And before you even earn a dime, if your royalty drops below $1 per book, breaking even gets a whole lot harder. Okay, children's book authors, you're not off the hook either. Amazon is lowering color printing costs, which is great. But if your book is under that $9.99 threshold, your royalties take a hit. So what can authors do about this? What I recommend is audit your prices. Go through your whole Amazon KDP list. Check every print book in your KDP bookshelf. Look at each marketplace individually. Make sure your royalty rate doesn't drop to nothing. And raise prices if needed, especially if you're earning less than $1 per sale. That's not sustainable. You need to be making more than $1 per book. Do it early. It takes 3 to 5 days for Amazon to update prices, so don't wait until June 9th. And if your book is already over that $9.99 threshold, you're safe for now. You don't have to worry about this update. Here's the hard truth. Amazon is not your business partner. They're your distributor. They're making decisions that help their bottom line, not yours. That's why it's a great time to diversify where you publish your print. So my number one recommendation for expanding beyond Amazon is Ingram Spark. Why Ingram Spark? Unlike Amazon KDP, which is primarily selling to Amazon customers, Ingram Spark distributes your book to thousands of retailers, libraries, and independent bookstores worldwide, including Barnes & Noble, indie bookstores via the Ingram catalog, libraries, and then other retailers beyond Amazon. And you can also purchase your books at wholesale prices, which is huge for being able to sell at vendor fairs, book signings, and be able to make a little bit more profit per book. So key takeaways, this change goes into effect June 10th of 2025. What's changing? 60% royalty rates to 50% royalty rates for paperbacks priced below $9.99 US dollars. And color printing costs go down a little bit. Final thoughts for fiction writers. Amazon KDP's printing costs increases are definitely a tough pill to swallow, especially for fiction authors who are already fighting for reader attention in a flooded market. If you've priced your fiction books to be budget-friendly, especially under $9.99, you must take action. Otherwise, you could watch your royalties vanish overnight. I get it, keeping royalty prices competitive is important, but this update makes it more critical than ever. Know your numbers and update your prices. Watch your margins, but even more importantly, this is a great time to start building a publishing strategy that doesn't rely solely on Amazon. You could keep your print book published through Amazon and then go ahead and upload to Barnes & Noble Press or Ingram Spark or start selling for your website. Exploring other options to market and sell your book is a great way to go. That way your publishing strategy doesn't rely solely on Amazon. By the way, if you're liking this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. That way you'll get notified whenever we drop more videos on writing, publishing, and marketing. And hey, if you're feeling stuck with your story, grab our free brainstorming your story idea worksheet linked in the description below. It's packed with 7 simple fill-in-the-blank pages and 2 bonus pages filled with extra story examples to help get your creativity flowing. All right, catch you in the next one.